These operations, Psy-op and controlled opposition, made to siphon time, energy, and money while focusing attention on inverted values and deception, are often hiding under humanitarian and well-intentioned disguises. Aria Persei.
Every in-group or group of nice people needs an out-group of nasty people. Otherwise, they wouldn't know who they were. And you must recognize then that this out-group is your necessary enemy, whom you need. He keeps you on your toes. But you mustn't obliterate him. If you do, you're in a very dangerous state of affairs. So you have to love your enemies in this sense, regard them as highly necessary, and to be respected chivalrously.
I gotta fix that image. Anyways, sorry for the mess. My son is playing in the background, and just wanted to share this with people. So ODD TV or ODDReality uploaded a video which is no longer available. It's a fundraiser for Reliable Vehicle, and in it he asked for $6,000. And of course, if you try to look at it, it's removed. He removed by the upload. The uploader removed it. I did a video a long time ago on May 12th, 2020 on Flat Earth Controlled Opposition, White Savior Complex, and or Religious Redirection. ODD TV was first. I don't know about his religion, but he's got the most YouTube subs out of everyone that I've compiled. That are people who question the globe Earth. And not necessarily all these, you just have to kind of scrutinize, I guess. And he made a follow-up live stream where he thanks everyone. 2 days later, he says he raised $4,000. Of course, you can't verify. You can't. He doesn't check his. You can't check his where the money goes. I mean, it's on PayPal unless he discloses that live. So he could raise more, who knows. But he does full merchandising. He probably gets a lot from all the places that he puts his videos out, and we don't know how much money he makes. I mean, he makes some good videos, that's for sure. Things that go a little bit everywhere, but pretty much stick to the mainline conspiracy theory stuff, which is exciting and fun. It's getting a little bit old now. I mean, that stuff's been around for a couple of decades. So in this video itself, I think if you go through and play it back, you'll see he gets a lot of live stream money. I think he raised on this live stream alone at least $200. I don't know, because there's a couple of donations that he got from his super chat, which is from different countries, as you can see, different types of money. But anyways, you could probably watch it and see how much money he's gotten through there, and plus he'll probably get a little bit more. Not to say don't donate to him or anything else. If you want to donate to him, feel free to donate to him. I think what's important, that a lot of people who are trying to get people I guess fully woken up, is to stop feeding into this where you get information. These people are providing information, that the cataphatic method of telling you what things are. Not necessarily anyone. I mean, pretty much anyone could tell you what things are, but most people should. That I think, if you really want to understand how things work, is you take the apophatic approach. as well, where things are not, and in that instance, well, you're kind of left at an impasse. But at least you're not sucking your time and energy and your money into something that isn't going to give you anything fundamentally solid or whatever back to you. That's why you'll see me, I've got donations. If you want to donate, I don't get much at all. But all my information is always free. It's accessible. Every video I have. There are times where I go and do things where I opened up the channel for anyone to come in and chat, and of course no one came in, and the ones who did were just ones to disrupt the live stream. So I don't really have it up anymore since there's no point, but access is always open. If you want to do a show with me, you can. If you want to do an interview where I interview you or you interview me, I'm okay with it. It's always open. I don't limit people based on anything like your views, the amount of subs you've got, or whatever you want to talk about, as long as you can hold a conversation, not just take over the entire conversation and just try to push out points, right? But this person who is ariapersei.com did actually pretty good article on it, and I think people should read it. I don't know much about this person. I'm probably going to read more about the author and a couple of more of her blog posts. But here we go. I'll just start with this main point because there's quite a lot to it, but you'll get the gist. So in this article, she starts off with, many public persons are not who they pretend to be. How easy is it to create a certain image in the public eye, receptacle of collective projections? What are we being witness of through mass? And even a great part of the alternative media is mainly, if not all, staged, controlled, or corrupted. Controlled opposition is a term coined to refer to psychological operations, Psy-ops, that are meant to control the mind of the masses and manipulate them psychologically and emotionally. It works as a double-layer bluff. Psy-op and controlled opposition. Such operations, led by secret intelligence agencies and planned way ahead, are designed to keep the masses enslaved, distracted, and looking away from the root of problems molding public opinion. Indeed, these are highly sophisticated disinformation projects relying on easily predictable responses using predictive programming and designed to spread false information or to influence public opinion. It's based on the principle that the best way to control opposition is to lead it, and it's insidious. These oppositions made to siphon time, energy, and money while focusing attention away on inverted values and deception are often hiding under humanitarian and well-intentioned disguises. Psy-ops are also a perfect way to divide the truth community, distract people with circular, unsolvable arguments, and discredit conspiracy researchers. A closer look at how mind control works can also help perceiving the constructed narratives of controlled opposition. It's also very much linked to the Hegelian dialect, problem, reaction, solution that wants a certain solution to be voted for, and that might even be at the root of the creation of the problem in the first place. Controlled opposition's networks are related and back up each other. Limited hangouts are agents or organization that are made to distract from the most significant pieces of information that need to be addressed. One often finds good-hearted people fulfilling dark agendas and linked to companies with obscure pasts. I think it's so if you want to read the rest of the article, you can look it up. And I think this is all around. I could say I've kind of had a little bit of guidelines, I guess, to how you can find if a person is just legitimately trying to find the truth, or at least find what the lies are. First, you can just see with the main controlled opposition is what the mainstream media is pushing, your accessibility to ask those who are supposedly control powers, those who are in control, if you want to put it in those terms. Can't really ask them questions. Can't really have a conversation. That's pretty much one. Just like if you're going to talk with or have an interview with the people at the top of, I guess, say anything, including flat Earth. It's like how often are you going to be able to talk with these individuals, have an interview, hold a conversation? I mean, a lot of people would say that Mark Sargent is a controlled op, but he's the only one that with a lot of views and subs that actually allowed a interview with me, which he didn't care what answers they are. So I don't really suspect him too much because in that regard, but that doesn't rule him out either. But it really doesn't matter as long as you can continue having conversations with individuals in private and public, and mostly public. I would say I highly doubt that they're doing it where as a controlled opposition figure, but who knows? It just doesn't fit the usual model. The other thing is money. You're not just money, but time and energy. How much time and energy and money are they trying to siphon away from you to prevent you from just living your life in general, but also to even go a little bit further from what it is that they're trying to direct. Like I try to stay away from groups. I mean, even though I'm transgender, I try to stay away from like the LGBTQ plus community. I just care more about the individuals who may even be a part of it or not part of it, but are in the same situation. Because within each group, there's always someone trying to lead the group and have everyone else follow. And if they don't, then, well, they're not part of the group, or they're really chastised because of they're not following the leader of the group and the pack. So that's the other thing is what are they trying to form as far as an organization or group rather than just individuality and freedom and the ability to have a different opinion, thoughts and questions and things like that. So that's just another guideline. I guess another guideline is to see, are they redirecting you? Are they being gatekeepers to lead you back into a control system? In many videos in the past, I've listed just a couple of control systems. Religion is a big one, government, money, information, politics, which is a form of government. All these control systems, well, they'll redirect you from, okay, you don't trust the government, that's fine. But, because you don't trust the government, hey, you can trust this, you can trust religion. Or you don't trust religion, well, you can trust government. You can trust science, which is a religion, but people say it's not a religion. But there's always just a redirection to somewhere else where you're just controlled and you don't really have your own thoughts. You don't have your own individuality. You don't have the freedom to be yourself. They try to just mold you into, I guess, their fold. I guess that's mostly it. I could probably do a whole video concerning that, and maybe I will. But I guess one more would be just why are they stuck at that topic, right? And you got just people who make globe earth videos to debunk flat earth. Some people just make flat earth videos that debunk globe earth. They never go anywhere else with it. Maybe they'll go into other conspiracy theories. Maybe they'll go into religion and take you back. Well, if the earth is flat, then this religion is valid, which is not a very good logic, but still, because the reason I say that is because there's tons of religions and cultures and current historical records, whether it's fabricated or not, that have the same thing. So one religion over the other, just because the earth is flat, doesn't necessarily make one religion valid. It may make all religions valid in some sense, but that's also a stretch. So it's how are they keeping you engaged in that, and not necessarily trying to get you to the point where all of this really doesn't matter. What really matters in the end is just, well, what are you going to focus your time on? And that's just trying to help other people. Of course, as much as I'd like to be professional, no, still doing things where I'm trying to do things where even if I'm looking after the kids, I could do a live stream or prepare to make videos and things like that. Let's see, that's it. I'm gonna see a little bit of chat. Max Waller, good. And how's it going? Plain True, good to see you. Talk to you later. Yep, see ya. Joshua Olatunji, what do you think of Tupac hoax review? I don't know anything about that. Anyways, that's not what I'm interested in discussing, talking about. Anyways, this is a much longer video than I wanted. Anyways, I just thought I'd throw that out and get people to explore a little bit more. Have a good day.